At the beginning of June, we covered a story about a foster duckling program. Since then, we received many messages from concerned individuals about what happens to the ducks once returned. Critter Visits of Woolly Wonderland Farm has been running the foster duckling program for about a decade now. But since the pandemic started, there's been a huge surge in interest. Based in Lakehurst, just outside of Peterborough, the farm allows people to rent ducks for $150 each. Families often bring the birds into their homes, usually for a few weeks before returning the animals. But since our story aired in early June, critics have come forward saying the program is not being clear enough about what may happen to the ducks once the adoption period is over.
Unfortunately, at the beginning of this program, they weren't very transparent on what was going to happen to the ducks. So they just made it sound like it was a big party for the ducks when they came back. And when people found out that they were actually going to be used for egg production or meat, they were quite upset about that. We've had a lot of requests from people to place these ducklings into safe homes.
Siobhan Poole, co-founder of Cedar Row Farm Sanctuary just outside of Stratford, Ontario, says she has received a number of calls from people looking to find a new place for the ducklings they have fostered from the program, rather than return them. And 2 ducks from the program are living with her right now.
The 2 ducks that are with us are growing extremely fast. But we've had about requests for about 60 ducklings since March. I don't understand why the Canadian Food Inspection Agency is allowing this, because they are farmed animals. I don't know of any other farmed animal that is rented out to complete strangers and then comes back to the farm to be slaughtered.
We spoke with Karen Woolley, the owner of Critter Visits of Woolly Wonderland Farm. She says she's been candid about all aspects of the fostering program.
We have said that the ducks will get purchased by other people from the start, and that we can't control what a client does with their produce or their ducks when they buy them from us. We've never said that the ducks are going to live here forever, and I couldn't possibly manage the number of ducks that came through the program. The ducks would be hatched whether we have them come through our farm or they go through another farm. They're coming from breeders that hatch ducks. We purchase them from them. We let other people raise them for a period of time and enjoy the little teeny weeny ducks getting bigger and bigger and bigger, growing personalities. And they are farm animals, and they will be used in the world of food and in breeding, and they are ducks.
On the Critter Visits website, there's also a page that addresses what happens to the ducks after they're returned. It reads in part, "When a client buys a duck, it is not up to us, the farm vendor, to dictate what happens to that bird. They may live a good life and be a delicious meal for a restaurant when they open again, or a special dinner at a wedding supper. We cannot guarantee the final purpose of every duck." In Toronto, the duckling program is actually prohibited due to city bylaws with a fine of $240. For City News, I'm Stella Acquisto.